Self-improvement is a gradual process of change that occurs with many different steps and stages. Over the past few years of my life, I have been studying how to be a better person, sister, daughter, and Jew. It is thanks to many different people and institutions that I can say I am reaching higher every day. NCSY is one of those organizations that has helped solidify my decision to continue on this path, and the results, Bezrat Hashem, will be noticeable in the future. About 6 or 7 years ago, the Borsan family at my shul, Birmingham Bloomfield High Center, invited me to spend the Shabbat with them. At that point in my life, I was attending public school. I could not read or write Hebrew, and I did not keep Shabbat or kosher. That first Shabbat, there were so many new things for me to learn, and I felt silly when I expected washing hands to mean with water and soap. But over my 8th grade year, I spent many Shabbases with them, and I developed an interest in learning more. Midway through 8th grade, I heard about the Jewish Academy of Metro Detroit opening up to its first classes. Although I was hesitant to leave the comforts of public school, there was some sort of desire within me to study in a Jewish school for the first time. By taking that path less traveled by, it has made all the difference, and led me to become the past co-president of the Detroit chapter of the Central East region of NCSY. Over the course of my first 2 years in high school, I was afraid of making changes I didn't understand. Then 2 years ago, I was put on the Detroit chapter board as social action chair. At my first Shabbaton, I cried at the Havdalah speech given by Charlie Harari, an advisor from New York. His speech inspired me and many others to have guts to make the changes in our lives that we were afraid of. Because from that courage can come many great things. My involvement in NCSY has allowed me to create many great relationships with mentors who do not only continue to study Judaism, but they believe in living it every day. The amount of knowledge I have learned has caused me to want more, and that is why I made the difficult decision of deferring a scholarship to Brandeis University to attend Midrash Harova, a seminary in the Old City. What I have seen since first attending a Jewish school has opened my eyes to the importance of having trusted peers to study with outside of the classroom. Jewish kids should be able to study Torah outside of school in interesting social activities, and NCSY has provided me and many others who want to grow the best opportunity to improve. I believe that after attending seminary, I will be more able to discuss topics with my advisors from NCSY. I will be able to attend college with a good foundation of Jewish values. It is largely in part to NCSY that I've been able to reach so high in my life. But I would like to thank 2 rabbis whom I greatly respect, who have both in different ways allowed me to grow so much over my 2 years of involvement with NCSY. Rabbi Chaim Yehuda Kleinberg, the Assistant Director of Central East Region, and I have worked closely for 2 years as I served on the Detroit chapter board. He inspired me to come up with creative events and activities for kids in this area, and many times we would discuss the situation in Israel and here in Detroit. He has always been there to listen to me, and I'm lucky to have worked with him. Rabbi Sally Friedman, Director of the Central East Region, deserves a whole banquet honoring him for how much he has given to those of us involved in NCSY. Many times and for many hours, I've seen how much love he has for his job. He continuously gives to the kids in NCSY and encourages them to persevere despite the obstacles that can arise. To these 2 rabbis, I want to say thank you very much. Although I have been told that I've traveled far and made many changes, I see myself still somewhere on the path. I know that I have much more to learn, but it is because of NCSY that my eyes have been open to it, and my heart wants to follow what I know is the true way to be a Jew. Thank you very much.